start YouTube.
Okay.
Yep.
Whoops.
Welcome
Need to
back.
put
Who disappeared?
They're
Okay.
back.
Hello.
Hello.
We hear you.
Okay. Sorry, trying to get all this situated. I'm trying something new so we can so hopefully people can hear us on things. Let's see.
Trying something new. That always works out well.
Right. All right. So we got that. What happens if I
Zero
turn
chance of scuff.
I mean, now you shouldn't hear echoes now that I can go to YouTube, but we're gonna check it anyway. Ooh, look at that YouTube.
Where is it?
Go check it out on YouTube now. How you doing, world? Anybody out there today?
I just noticed this guy's holding dirty laundry. Great.
What the hell?
Oh shoot, that's right, you're here now. I can make you not a Spinosaur on Fujitech.
But why would you want to?
Well, it's gonna be confusing when Nobu goes to speak and he's just a little Spino.
I'm the best Spino, though.
That
is
music sounded like
questionable.
Terraria for a moment.
I beg to differ.
It was the little twinkle trill. It reminded me of not the caverns. Fuck, the mushroom biome.
You guys do.
All right. I'm trying to figure out this music now that I can actually hear it on the live.
I need to get. But did you send me Bucky's character picture so that I can cut him out?
I think I did.
You sent me a couple. Which one is the actual one?
Wait a second. I like it. That's funny. That's hilarious. I sent you all of them but the one he actually is.
I know you showed me the one he was actually using, but I don't think you sent it to me.
There you go.
They name it Naboo.
Thank you. I'll get that set up by next week. Actually, looking at it now, that one might be my favorite. Out of all the
Yeah,
ones you
it's
sent.
really good. I'm proud of myself on that one.
Want to send it to the server so we can all see it?
Not yet. No.
No.
Motherfucker.
Only when it's
His
done.
character's not in yet.
I am
Oh, I
not
got
a
Maya up in the
motherfucker.
background. That's gonna slow my fucking shit down. Let me,
Oh, like joined at the best time. We were under siege by an army.
I was wondering if we were just
I'm
gonna
gonna
swap him out for Yonsei's character.
Disconnect for a little bit.
Okay.
I still like Yonce's character and how you look. Just going to throw it out there.
I'm also proud of that work too that I did.
Yonsei's character was nice looking. It's getting better.
All right.
It's that
So good.
kidnapped.
Also, William, okay, cool. Never mind. I see that you said yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and start.
Yeah.
That way I can get the invite ready for when you start.
Oh, what is that? Is that deck still there?
Yes.
That what?
That deck.
I just started streaming, sir.
Oh my.
Why is there a deck here?
I have no idea. I have no idea why there's a deck here.
I
All
stole
right.
all the
No,
cards.
not the deck. Okay.
All right. So last we were left with, I think Fina was the last one to do the. Well, we'll find out what happens after Ben goes because Fina was last in line, and now we're going to accept Miss Renva's collaboration first to Twitch, and then we shall start. All right. With that being said,
There we go.
Ben, you are going to be first in line after. Let's go with some. We'll do some rock music since that seems to be everybody's
Hey,
favorite.
play my battle music. Play Nobu's theme song now. There you go. That's Nobu's theme song right there, and I love it.
All
I
right.
barely hear it.
I'm
What's
just
wrong
gonna throw
with
this out
that?
there. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to if there's actually music to this.
All right.
Told you
So,
that was it.
Digging it though. Dope as hell.
all right. So Bucky's here. So I'm gonna link your character really quick before we actually begin again. So, psych. All right. Let's do this.
I heard that there was psych. Where's the psych?
Let's see. Edit. This is gonna be Bucky. Save changes. All right. So that way, when we introduce you, if you're able to, can you go ahead and roll me an initiative, and you can use your D&D Beyond character for that. It should pop in.
You just want me to roll it like on D&D Beyond? Like I have
Yeah,
rolled
it's-
24. Okay. Because
It would just like how the other one they will pull up for
Okay.
you. But
13. All right. Let's see here.
fucking got an 8 to initiative. Love it.
I did the thingy again. It hit the wall and just kind of stood there and then rolled.
I
over.
hate it. I hate it when they do that.
I really wish the wall wasn't a boundary, but it's whatever.
It happens to you more than anyone else. I swear.
Ever
Alright.
since Tate took my luck.
All right. So, Mr. Ben, we're going to start with you. You see that for the most part, you got a wall of thorny-looking things in front of these two particular units that were trying to make their way to this gateway here. But the portcullis is down. So, as far as you're concerned, it depends what they do next. But you can at least see that the entirety of the entrance is closed.
So are these ghouls looking like they're going to try and fight their way through the thorns to start climbing the walls?
So far, they're staring at it. They haven't done any movement since they popped up. But they still look like they're eager to just look around and figure out a way in.
Okay, I'll turn to Naboo, who stood next to me, and say, I think we're in for a bit of an issue here. I'll step back from the wall a little bit so they can't see me. And I'll put my hand on my chest and I'll do this.
Oh,
I'll do that.
nice. All right. So we're going to go ahead and...
As my hand glows a little bit, and then I feel invigorated.
We'll do this. Boom, right there. We'll give you that little symbol. Protection from evil and good.
I'm evil and good, yeah.
All right.
So Naboo.
And then anything else from you, sir?
I should just pray to my God and just prepare for whatever comes next.
All right. That sounds like something that Ben would do currently, since it will be all the ghouls units' turn next. So with that being said, let's go ahead. I'm assuming for those thorn vines or whatever, you did it right in front of this entire opening here. Correct?
Sorry, my mic was muted. But yeah, on the wall and all that, like all there.
Okay, so we're gonna. All right, so we're gonna save for all that.
Oh,
right
they
there.
are in it.
Maybe like this.
Okay, so in that case, this guy is
Is it
going.
only on the ground, or can it go up vertical surfaces?
You can go up vertical surfaces, like vines and stuff.
Do you have part of the gate covered?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Sweet.
Actually, let's see here.
I
So
didn't know
this
it could climb
one.
like that.
So these groups of 30 ghouls will attempt to cross the river. And they're going to jump into the river. Let me see something really quick. With that being said, they are not very quiet about it either.
So can I hear them?
Oh yeah, you hear a lot of splashing in the water as there are... Never mind. You just hear a lot of splashing in the water, and that's it. So the ghouls have jumped into the water and are currently making their way to that part of the wall. These other ones are going to attempt to get out of that. So let's go ahead and put a circle in there. Let's go ahead and do this so we know exactly where that is for now. Actually, you know what? I'll probably just freehand draw this thing. So you're saying
Do like half circle.
so about right.
It'd be like 15 feet out and then 15 feet up the wall.
I'm gonna
30 feet.
somewhere around there is where you had thrown it, or you had thrown it closer.
20-foot radius. Yep, 20-foot radius. Yeah, somewhat, pretty much right where you have it.
Okay, so
All
that's a
this area.
20-foot radius. Okay. All right. Cool. So this one is this group of ghouls will attempt to still move forward. They're like,
All right. So
They don't have a
every
commander in
5
there.
feet they move. So one, the terrain is difficult terrain.
okay.
But for every 5 feet of movement, let me know.
So that's 5,
The
10,
2d4 is
and I guess 15 would put them at the wall.
Okay, so they are taking 6d4 damage.
Okay. 6d4 of damage. Go ahead and roll it.
And roll it. One in that motherfucker. 12
All right. So
piercing. All of them took 12 piercing.
all right. So that's actually a global thing for the entire unit. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
All right.
There's 12 times 30 damage.
Well, they're using a pool, but yeah. So they are at the walls, but not climbing yet. These are also kind of in the middle of the water, and not quite to the wall. If they're screeching and slothering about. All right. So with that, this group over here is way over here. So they're going to go ahead and just try to move. Whoa, wrong. And they don't care, they're gonna go ahead and dash it. All right, and jumping over here to these two in the bottom, they're gonna actually try to make it to this wall, dashing all the way over here. And that maneuverability, kind of like what was that movie with Brad Pitt where the zombies ran and didn't stop?
Was it
World War Z? Yeah, they're just kind of World War Z-ing it over there.
It's terrifying. They just start piling up,
Yeah.
flying over each
Oh,
other.
horrible. We're in the worst timeline. Got it.
Good. We're the unlucky batch.
All right, so Aaron, you were still. Did you say you were still at the top of this wall currently?
Yeah, I'm still on top of the wall.
All right. This will be interesting. All right, so 2 by 2 is the width of what can fit in there. So you got. So this entire group is up here. They're going to go ahead and say maybe 3 could get in. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll 3 quick dice. Actually, you know what? I'll do it this way so I don't have to do the... don't mind that one. We're going to do it this way with... so that's 13. Actually, mind that one. So that would have been an 18. You just let me know if any of them hit. And then this one. That's a 19. And then... that's a 19. So 18, 19, 19. They all hit. Wow. Okay. You take 7 slashing, 4 slashing, and 7 slashing. And your speed is reduced by 10 feet until end of their next turn.
Reduced to what?
10 feet. Reduced by 10 feet. Alright, and with that being said, Fina, you are watching, and it seems that your spells does hit, and you think that there shouldn't be anything restricting it, but they seem not to even notice it as they keep moving forward. They seem to be immune to it somehow, at least for these particular ones. And these are going to try to make it to this wall. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait a minute. Where was this guy at before you moved him?
He was right here.
Not the guy you cursed, right? Yeah, it is.
No, he's not the guy. I didn't curse this guy, but
He cursed one was in the
I
unit.
cursed one of them within this group right below
Yeah.
me. But
Okay.
this guy's within 5 feet of me. If he moves there, I can opportunity attack him.
Yeah, he's this guy right here is actually at the bottom of the wall, so he's actually climbing 30 feet up. So he's
Okay.
yeah, he's. I don't even think he'll make it all the way 30 feet up. Let me see his movement really quick. Yeah, he doesn't. He's half. All these right here will probably make it about halfway to the wall. So this unit was this particular one, or pretty much just 15 feet up the wall. That's what I'll say. And these other guys move in behind. And what, with that being said, you know what? Let me check something really quick, because I think, yeah, the NPCs were supposed to go next, and that's what's happening. And then Ben. So before we do anything, I'm going to do that really quick. So the reserves up here that have bows, they're going to go ahead and attack. This is with a +2. And they will hit. They're going to aim at the unit by Aaron. Since they're already up here, they're going to try to take him down. Alright, so with that hit, they're going to go ahead and... Aaron, as you are being attacked, you see a flurry of arrows just fly out of nowhere and try to strike that particular unit. So that's 40. Alright. With that being said, that one is... So you see 4 ghouls go down. So they're actually down 5 ghouls on that one. So you still have 25 left. Hand axe guys are still down in the bottom, so they haven't really can't do anything up there. So we're going to jump over here to these archers. These archers are going to go ahead and attack the first unit, C, over here. And they're going to go ahead and let loose. There's Gregor standing right there saying, "All right now. Everybody let loose. Aim true, boys." And see what they do. Another. Ooh, that was almost a 20. That one will hit. All right. Same amount. So that's. I think these right here are reserves.
Gregor's doing the Lord's work.
So that's going to be... They have more in that one, so compared to the reserves. Yeah, so it's in 4 ghouls drop from that one right there. For 4 ghouls down on that one. Alright. Is there any archers left? I think those are the only 2 archers. The other ones are shield barriers waiting at the portcullis. They're going to just move down here. Unless somebody ordered some elsewhere. Charles and the torchbearers are down here as well. Keeping a lookout at the portcullis. Unless somebody ordered some elsewhere. With that being said, I think that should cover all the movements. Which brings us now to Thorag. I do believe.
Why the queen? Why the queen calling my quote wants to steal the top me?
I forgot the yeah. Darn muting. Anyways, I will move.
Don't forget
I
your
think
barrel.
it's only a double move is all I could bloody do. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Giggity.
No. No.
Don't forget to get your oil.
I'm grabbing the oil.
Oh my god.
I grab the oil. I'm assuming I put it central. We never discussed where the oil was. I grabbed the oil.
Okay. You now
I
have.
got the oil.
So, in recap,
We're going to
Thorag
pop.
grabbed the oil
You
and
are.
it's now coming.
He's become the American government.
Oh. Oh no, I dropped the oil. It goes everywhere.
Oh god.
Oh
No,
god.
we needed that.
It's all over me.
We got
Getting
short stack
flashbacks
BD
from
before
yesterday.
GT6.
All right.
It's on my armor. Better take it off.
So after grabbing the oil, I guess you are lugging it over, a whole barrel of oil, lugging it over. Anything else besides that, I guess, that you can do?
I have short, stubby legs. I am making my way to the breach in the wall as fast as I fucking can.
All right. Well, then, in that case, that will bring us to Aaron, followed by Naboo next.
God, I wish I had a spell to
Alrighty.
make myself run faster.
Me too, man.
I'm thinking Hunger of Hadar.
Ooh.
Nice.
I think I have those spells as well. No, I got Arms of Hadar.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Hunger of Hadar. How do I put that into the chat?
When you go to the spell, when you click on it on the right hand side on that dialog box, if you scroll up, usually above the spell name, there should be something that says display on BTT.
Yep, there it is.
Ooh, all right. Double hunger. One from. All right, so 20-foot radius sphere of darkness. Wow. All right. Where would you like to put that at? You can click, and I'll do the center of it from there.
Right here.
Let's see. I do believe I have. Or do I not? Right there. Awesome. So from that. Okay.
Is that, when it says sphere of 20 feet, is that radius or total?
That is radius.
So you hit 4 units. Jesus.
All right. There we go.
That's beautiful.
Hunger of Hadar. All right. Just turn in that area. Okay, so they have to start their turn. Okay. It's difficult terrain. Excellent. Up to 30 feet away, everybody hears these slurping noises, whisperings. All right.
Then I am going to hop down off the wall and come right up here next to the axe hands.
All right. With that being said, you will probably take opportunity attacks.
With disadvantage because everything within fully enclosed in this Arms of Hunger of Hadar, it is in complete darkness.
Ooh, excellent. All right.
Magical darkness.
Nice. All right, so I'm just gonna roll these 3 really quick. Disadvantage. They're gonna go for claws this time. The hell? Give me disadvantage. There we go. 1. That one is definitely a not hitting. Probably trips on his buddy.
Excuse me.
That one's definitely tripping on his. Look at the other one tripped. That one trips as well. And causes the other one to completely miss, probably, if it was an 11.
Yep.
So 2 of them trip over each other because they can't see shit. And you make it off the roof.
As I'm dropping and moving, I'll scream out to him. Aim where I was before.
Excellent. Alright. Anything else from you, sir?
Do I have any bonus actions I can cast? No, I do not. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Up next is Naboo then. We'll go to... let me change this all the way over so I can keep in track. There we go. So Naboo followed by Azul. I don't know, pronouncing that correctly, hopefully. But Naboo, you are up, sir. Mr. Naboo. Paging Naboo.
Sorry, I unmuted the wrong mic.
Heathen.
Heathen.
Did it too.
Yeah. So I am. So how far up this wall are they?
They are at the very bottom of the wall. They didn't even make it. They only made it to the wall.
Okay. So that's. I'm just gonna ignore. Fuck it. So I'm gonna come down at the edge, and I'm not going down. I'm just gonna come over there, and then I'm going to. God, low level, you really get no AOE spells, dude. Oh my lord. Okay.
Suck.
Oh, wait a minute. Within 10 feet of you. Nope, that wouldn't work. So yeah, I'm just gonna cast Magni Bolt to the group in front of me.
Okay.
So damage does. Okay, so rolling the hit.
Ooh, that beautiful damage.
It was a nat 20. I swear to God. Ah, sucks. 22.
22. And what is that? I don't think I've heard of that one. What does that do?
Cast envy. Oh wow. Okay, ignore that. I don't know why I did that.
It's in chat.
Display
There we go.
NVTT.
Alright.
Alright, so are they wearing any metal?
These ghouls are only wearing tattered pant clothing.
Okay, so they roll it straight, but they need to make a strength saving throw.
Alright. And that is for...
Being
Being
knocked
knocked
prone.
into prone.
Yeah, so is that for just one creature?
Hit the target.
Looks-
Yep, one creature.
Alright, cool. Excellent.
And then I roll damage.
Thank goodness they don't have... yeah.
I'm
He's-
sorry.
Oh.
How do you have a
Huh?
0?
Huh? Why did it say it rolled damage on my...
What the hell?
No.
This is from making fun of Ed Zero the other day.
I swear. It did seven.
get.
It did 7 damage.
7
I rolled a
damage.
6 and a 1.
That's funny.
7 damage. Ooh, almost. Alright, so 7 damage. We'll put on that one.
And then I end.
Alright. With that being said, you end there. Brings us to Azul. Here's what we're going to do for you. You've actually been in here, hiding with magical help. As these strangers came upon this watchtower, you probably recognize one person, though. I do believe. If above table, you and Aaron, did y'all work, or Aaron and did you also work on any kind of backstory or anything as far as how y'all would know each other?
Yeah, we did.
Excellent. So I would assume Zul would have known who you are. I'm going to jump over here. The map might take a little while because it was a humongous map, but I'm going to jump this in here.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, it's not loaded yet, but it's beautiful so far.
I was trying to keep it as small as I could, but it was hard, so hopefully it pops up for everybody.
It's very nice looking.
I'm gonna
Very,
focus
very, yeah.
focus
Yeah.
ping this over here.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't add the walls because it was already getting too big. So, but I would say that Zul, you would have probably been around here. Maybe you were using these beat up beds to rest on, but you were using enchantment in order to hide yourself as you were seeing just hundreds of villagers show up, at least around 200 average, with a group of adventurers. And with that being said, you do hear now the commotions of battle and spells being cast around you and outside. What do you wish to do here? And we're gonna move let's move them out here for now and hide y'all.
I think I'm done dying. I think.
Put y'all there for now.
That was abrupt as hell.
No. Do we lose you? Or are you still there?
Sorry, couldn't breathe. Oh.
Oh gosh.
You need to do that.
It's kind of important.
No, I was crying. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you crying?
You got choked.
Alright, you said I'm where?
So within this map, you would be here at this, if you can see the map and see the focus point there, that's your character.
Okay. Let's see, trying to get a better perspective on my side.
Yeah, if I'll copy this, and so I was just showing you where you were lingering inside this room, and I'll bring you back to the big map here, so that way you can get a perspective of where you are compared to everybody else that's currently battling. And focus ping right there.
Nope. Let's see. Do I have control on my little...
You should.
token?
Let me see. You should give you control. I just...
A lot of people have said that, and I've never been able to control my character, so...
That's strange. Well, we're gonna make it happen.
That's what I said.
Because you are Bucky on here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I gave you and can be controlled. Alright. So if you click on the token, let me know if you're able to.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Excellent.
Didn't really want to. Just not a reset button. Oh well. There was this one? Yes. So I'm assuming I would hear the fighting that's closest to me, which would be to my east.
Correct.
Okay. So I would. Let's see. How far can? Oops, wrong page. 30 feet. Okay. Pretty sure the counter. Yeah. Okay. I wish it would take another effect like your corners and stuff, but
You
You can-
dots down.
Yeah.
Left mouse button.
no, I mean I'm using the ruler thing to
I know, like this.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh.
I found that out last week. It's amazing. Right mouse button when you want to put a dot down.
Thank you. That works. Okay.
Allergies are awful this week, man.
Okay.
I often ask myself if that's what I have.
Trying to turn. Well, anytime I do that, I cannot move him anymore. Oh no! Here we
Do
go.
you go back to the
Got
gravity?
it. Still learning. Still learning. All right.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I'm trying to see. Let's see.
He's perfect just the way he is.
Okay. So, senior DM, they would be what? 100 and.
With a big ass wall.
It is a portcullis,
is
though.
It porous? Can you see through it?
The
Oh,
portcullis,
yeah, shit.
you can see. Yeah, you can see through the portcullis. It's like iron bars and pointy things at the bottom of it.
So, yeah, you can see them.
Great. I was gonna say great. Yeah, like through the was it like through this?
Yeah, yeah. Because under there is like a tunnel that leads to the portcullis, and the portcullis is at the very front of it.
Not that one. Not that one. One action. In this, man, I don't know why, but I'm thinking this is like you could do like wanted type stuff where you can cast something and we can
Bullet. That'd be hot.
But if you do anything, it has to go straight through. Technically, everything I have, I would have to more or less go through the portcullis. Let's see here. Oh, the good one. Actually, better yet. Nope, I have to be next to it. Never mind. Actually, we can do. So is there? I'm assuming that I would see Nobu.
No, I'm 50 feet up.
Okay.
On the other side.
On the other side?
He's on
Yeah,
the roof
like,
looking over.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically we're on top of the battlement, so you wouldn't be able to see us from where we are because we're too far over.
That's fine. Is there any way? Excuse me? Go away. Is there any way to, without opening anything, to get closer?
Unless you used all your movement speed to get out there, no, not really.
See, we're right here, so...
Yeah, unfortunately.
Are you 25 or are you 30?
I'm 30.
You can go one more square.
Hey.
Every little bit helps.
You're right. Looking for my wizard.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Ooh. I have an idea, but I think I'll do that next.
Okay. Well, since it's taking a little bit of time, yeah. So,
Sorry.
there any other ideas you have, or you want to pass this turn and keep looking at spells?
What? Let's see.
If you're not, I suggest dashing.
You said the portcullis is pretty much something you can only, like, is there an opening in it? Like, you can, like, stick your hand through
Yeah,
it?
you can see through it.
Yeah, you can
This thing,
pull
I
your
was gonna
hand
say
through
seeing
it.
through it is different than being able to physically put something through it.
Yeah, you would be able to put your hand through it.
Okay. So, I'd be able to see at least what? How many are there?
Currently, from that, you can see quite a bit. I'd say at least 15 of them you can see. Since
Okay,
it's kind of
so
spread.
we're going to cast Fireball.
Well, that'll do it.
Where's
That will
my,
fucking do it.
where's my button? Where is it?
So they have to make a deck save? Yep, a deck save.
Yeah, deck save for them.
Ball with an L.
I have
with
ball
an L.
with 2 L's. DC save, William, is 20.
Well, damn. All right. So they're not going to make that.
I was gonna say I just clicked on test on BTT, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
24 level 37. Wow.
At 4th level. Holy shit. Okay.
What the hell are you?
He is
Dangerous.
a G.
And then Naboo had already
A
attacked
G.
one, so that one's gonna be okay. So let's.
Majority of that was high rolls too, you lucky person.
All right. So 5 ghouls go down because one of them was already hurt.
That's awesome.
So the damage output for units are down. Excellent. All right.
DC fucking 20. That's great.
That's crazy.
5 ghouls gone. 25 left in that unit. All right. Anything else from you, sir? We have. Who's next after you? Illith will be next after Zul.
Okay. I think she's gonna have to dash.
Oh, just making sure, Zul, you were done. No bonus actions. You're good.
I don't see anything.
She was here, so she needs to get right there.
Okay.
Give me.
She can't
Where
see
is-
Aaron from there, can she?
No.
Where's the
Building
where's
in
my-
the way.
Okay.
There it is.
That's it for me.
All right.
Does it count as a bonus action? No, that's one.
No, it's not.
requires an
Okay.
action.
Yeah, then guys, end your turn.
Yep.
Actually, she is going to manifest her thingy, like, up here.
Her. Or wait.
Her mind. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, that's a bonus action to her little artificial mind
Oh.
presence.
All right. Let's go ahead.
She's going to make it appear. Let's see. Here above the roof, like it's gonna be up on the roof.
Okay. So let me go ahead and.
Here-ish. And then that'll be it.
Let me put something there so that way you can have. We're gonna use.
You're gonna have 2 little tokens to move around.
We're gonna use this one for the eye right now. There we go.
Okay. I'm sorry. What is
God,
that?
furry.
It's a furry.
It's a furry orange cat.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's Shane's doing here?
It's a very famous cat.
Is that what Chains looks like?
That's Chains.
All right.
That's funny.
We're gonna represent the mind thing there. All right. And
Puss in Boots? What are you doing here?
He said orange furry cat, and I'm like, wait a minute.
and that one you can see. How far was that one?
So when she uses, let me, I think it's an action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she has to use an action to look through it, so it would have to be her next turn if she was going to look through it. And I think she still has to use another action to cast anything. So she can't do anything with it yet.
Okay. Well, in that case, we're going to have Yonsei go next, followed by Fina.
Got you. So what Yonsei is going to, if I can move the map fucking over. There you go. So once again, he is going to. Well, I think he has it too, doesn't he?
What does he have?
Spike growth.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah, he spike growth too. So he is going to cast spike growth all over here.
If you want
The
to,
whole fucking
let's
walkway.
see here, the whole walkway there. Actually, so and that's 20 foot there. Okay, so go ahead and put the circle, and all right, hold it right there. So we're gonna say all this right here. Don't mind me.
It is where you want it to move, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. They've been spiked
he's
growth.
gonna do-
If
Oh, you're
only
gonna
you
do
were
that.
a board breaker.
He's going to do that, and then he is going to do nothing else because there was no. He's going to prep ensnaring strike
All right,
at level 1.
excellent.
So
Ensnaring strike. All right,
he's going to prep it.
another
It's a little big.
thorny terrain pops up around these ghouls who are like hissing angrily because of this annoyance. All right.
Okay.
So with that being said, Fina.
Alright, so am I affected by the hunger of Hadar since I'm up in the tower?
No, you're up in the tower. I assume is well, the tower's taller than the wall and all that area there. So
Alright, so can I see this guy who's outside the circle?
yeah, you can see that guy.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts, and I want to read what his surface mine is.
Yeah, for sure.
What is his current thoughts?
Current thoughts are
Like surface level.
yeah. Current thoughts are just pretty much attack and bring down all to join the army. Basically, it's all like join army, take down all. Pretty much, it's just like to incorporate it into an army.
Alright, make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's see here. It'll be a 5.
Alright, now I am deep inside his mind. What is deep within his mind that's allowing the
Phrasing.
charms to not work? I will go deep into him.
That's an interesting question.
I'm gonna find out who his boss is and stuff.
Well, you would for sure understand that it is one of the vampires back from the Talon Alton village. He pretty much is
Okay,
wanting to. Let me see if I remember right. There's 4 different aspects of deep thought, right? Let me see. Can you pull it up on the Discord? Did you already? Let me see.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
what I'm looking at is that if it fails, you gain insight into his reasoning. If any, is state in something that looms over in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, not really worried about anything except for just merging all these people into the army for Raphael, which the only other thought to probably that maybe is worrisome is that he can't fail because of a nom. And Yeah, basically just getting inside.
Got one gain any insight on the boss's name or why it's not being affected by the suggestion spell?
Probably not. No, he wouldn't be thinking anything about that. It's just normal to him. But the only ones you hear is Raphael and Anam. Those are the only names you are able to pick out of it.
Then I'm gonna move over here as I bonus action dash, and then that's the end of my turn.
All right. And then in that case, with that being said, now the NPCs go. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump back through all these so we can. Okay, so they're gonna go ahead and attack the same area that Aaron called out to. And that will hit again. Interesting. Alright. D6. Oh god. Oh, that's not very nice. No ghouls go down this time, unfortunately.
Damn.
One can dream.
A man can dream.
A man can. Alright. With that being said, the only other archers that are around here would be this one over here at the 50-foot crawl. They're going to attack Unit C again. That's Gregor's like, alright boys, let loose another one. Bring them down. They're getting closer to the gate. And what do they roll? They are getting nervous. And
Did you say they moved?
No. They it's the NPCs. They attack and throw your guys. This basically your archers miss completely. All the arrows seem to land into the new vines that just sprouted up all over the place. Is there anybody out here? Shield barriers. I'm gonna just wait. Well, actually, they might go here. Just in case they need to stab at anybody. Upon seeing this fireball go in, these are torchbearers. They're gonna what? Those spike growths. What are they exactly? Like it's a
They
form
are
of
magical plants.
magical plants.
You described it as like teeth and fangs.
Not Yancey's. Not Yancey's. Yancey's are just normal magical plants.
Boring. They look like feet.
They look like feet. They look like
It's
magical
lady
notes and
slippers.
Charles is not.
It's like that poet's
It's
band.
lady slippers.
Charles and them are not above you or on the roof. They're actually underneath y'all. They're gonna be attacking, trying to go in there and attack, but they can't attack this round. But they're gonna go in there and try to stay back and attack through the walls or the little openings. All right. Which now brings us to Mr. Ben.
Hello. Right, what I do is I hear these people swimming, jumping in the water. I will walk to here and have a look and see what they're up to. What can I see?
You see 30 of these ghouls just pretty much just making their way over to this direction. Possibly to
Okay.
this wall here.
So this here. Okay, see my ping?
Yeah.
Right. How does one get down to the wall? Because it's 50 foot up and the wall's 30 foot, yeah?
Yeah, correct. I mean, climbing?
Okay, but is there a doorway that leads into the tower?
The doorway would be back at the bottom, so you would have to go back down. Like the stairwell would be like here. I didn't it's not in here, but there's a stairwell that leads outside to here. But you go back down, then you would have to go back up to get into the actual opening of the. Well, you don't have to go down all the way. There's like a little opening there that starts going into the stairs. So, yeah, so it'll be like 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, 30 feet will get you right. If you wanted to do that and follow the stairs there, it would get you right at the opening to the wall.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll stay up where I am, and I'll try and attract their attention, and I will shoot a spell at them.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, the ghouls inside the hunger does take damage on their turn.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll cast that on.
Okay.
Just to try and get their attention.
Oh, nice. All right.
So it's 2d8, yeah?
And yep, that one will fail because that's a creature that you can see was in range. Yep. You target one creature, that creature fails. Roll that beautiful damage.
8.
So, 8.
Oof.
Alright. So,
Just to draw attention.
Hey, 8 radiant damage is still 8 radiant damage.
yeah.
So when I hit them with this radiant damage, does it affect them greater than normal?
Un momento. Let me see. It does not.
Okay. And they're still swimming.
They are. Roll me a. We'll go under persuasion. Roll under persuasion.
Yeah, does it look like they're swimming or are they walking?
No, they're
Like
swimming.
below the surface.
They're swimming. Yeah. So you do gain their attention. So you do see them turn toward you, and instead of going straight to the wall, they seem to be trying to go toward your direction now.
Okay.
Let me put that damage in there. Excellent.
I'll tell Naboo we're going to have some more company.
I look over to the side. I'll handle them.
It is
Just go off
intimidating.
me.
I would say to him I didn't want the ghouls climbing over the wall to get into the middle and start killing everyone, so we had to take them as well.
Got you. Just protect me and I got him.
I got your rear.
And now,
Too easy.
Aaron.
Just asking for it.
Well, I have bless, don't I? I do have bless. Fuck yeah.
Aaron, go ahead and roll me the damage for the hunger of Hadar.
Yep.
Of Hadar Hitler.
Yeah, that's-
Stop!
Yeah.
We're streaming!
So that'll be 5 to every single creature within the effect.
all
The
right.
bot is gone now.
Well, today's the day. Took a
Today's
little
the
longer
day
than
we-
I thought.
The
But
Great
it's canceled.
Eldritch Horror has a weird mustache all of a sudden.
Ooh.
No,
Man, that
no,
was-
let's not
okay.
tempt Twitch. That's a bad thing.
Charlie Chapman would be
YouTube.
proud.
YouTube cares more, I think.
Oh, really?
So here's what we're gonna do. Ah! Alright. Get out of the way. Fine. Get out of here. We're gonna do this. We don't need that no more. So 150 here. And then that would also be half on this, so that remains half of them. So that means, okay, so you wipe out quite a bit of them, leaving 2 main
Good
units.
shit.
That's so awesome.
You're so awesome, man.
Leaving
know.
these 2 main units, and you hear the thunking on the ground as bodies fall. can't really see what's going on unless this Hadar is. Well, it might not be piercing through the wall, but yeah, you hear some thunking and gurgling of sounds in there.
So the only way it would be going through this wall is if it's seeping through the cracks in the door.
Okay, yeah. So, all right, cool. So that's what it's doing. All right. With that being said, it is still their go, so they're going to go ahead and barely make it up the wall since it's difficult terrain now. Oh my god. All right, we're going to move this again. So they'll be at the very bottom of this wall. These guys over here are like, nah, forget that shit. We're not going through there. And they're going to go... They're going to take the water. Oh my god, really? Alright, there we go. So they're going to move this way. These guys over here... Yeah, this guy is not... Alright, so these are going to... take... Roll me a d6 for damage, or however much damage they take. They're gonna move this back this way.
For the acid damage?
Or for down here for Beyonce's
Oh.
Do the spike growth.
yeah.
So, DN?
Yes.
So yeah,
Real quick, did the guys over here by the western side end their turn?
Yeah, they did.
Alright, I'm gonna need all of them to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's go ahead and do this. That one is gonna make a.
Aaron does got main character in the dude, doesn't he?
That one
He
makes a.
does. We're all the sidekicks here.
That one is a 15, and then
I'm
for
with it.
that one, he's gonna roll his separate one, which is a 11. So 15 and 11.
Alright, everything that didn't pass will also be taking 2d6 acid damage.
Well, total 10. Good shit. Main character right there.
Wow. All right. So okay.
He's gonna wipe out this whole army by himself.
I
Let's do
swear.
this.
Like, what the fuck is everybody else doing over there? Everybody come on this side. Like,
Listen, Ilith is gonna run over there because she thinks it's getting swarmed, and there's gonna be nobody.
There's gonna be a cackling Aaron.
the only person that did something over there was Finn, and I was trying to read someone's mind. All the damage outcome is strictly Aaron. Like, Aaron's a fucking
The
monster.
archers did some work. The archers
Did
did
they?
some
I
work.
thought they did.
Bullshit it out of a suggestion. I don't want to
I
hear
saw.
it.
I thought they missed.
The
They-
second
no,
time.
they
failed
did
their
the
second time.
DCs, but
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was the
they
one
failed
that
their
south.
DCs, but they still don't get suggestion apparently.
Yeah, because they're probably immune to charm.
Undead is
I mean,
not
no,
immune to charm.
You'd be surprised.
A lot of them all. I can name off 3 top of my head right now.
All right. So that one is wiped, and you have one unit left with its commander still standing.
How much is left in the unit?
The unit still has 30. I just combined all the instead of taking half from each unit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Commander. Unfortunately, commander's individual, so it only takes 10. So. Oh my god! All right. Let's do that this way. All right. So that one. 18 damage. All right. Perfect. And we're gonna move that one back. All right, so that finishes that.
Okay, the ones over here were next to Gregory and all that. That person on the Hearthstone on the S, did he move? Because I could have sworn he was inside the circle.
Yeah, that's the one I was gonna have you roll. This guy right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
roll me a d6 because they stepped out.
Gotcha. So. Seven.
All right, 7.
And it was difficult terrain, just to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yes. This pen will work exceedingly well.
Let's see here. Okay, so that's 10. So 10 of them go down. So
You bitches.
that's
Goodness.
B. Okay. There we go. Alright. Got nothing but paper tokens here everywhere on my desk, so trying to keep up with all these. Alright. This guy right here. Okay, so they do that, and then the rest are going to go ahead and move. They can't go that far, so they can only move to about here. Barely getting to the water because they barely got out of there. So 5, 10. All right, this guy barely gets out of there, and he takes the 7 there.
Yep. How much feet did he move?
He moved. Well, 5 squares of the difficult terrain is what he moved. So not 5 squares, 2 squares.
So he took. Okay, so 4d4s. 11.
Yeah, these
His
stickers.
tootsies are hurting.
These stickers, man. I'm telling you.
These feet have sharp toenails. That is what divine. That's what Yancey's spike growth looked like. Feet with his sharp toenails.
Oh, why are
They
you
have
like
terrible
this?
athlete's foot. They have terrible
have to
athlete's
play-
foot that grows barnacles on them.
Billy!
And then go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll. They move 3 of the squares to get to the wall for this unit of 30 over here.
The 25 shows how many are left in that group, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need.
All right. So that's 64th. Okay. 16.
16. Oh my gosh.
Somebody
Murder them.
probably non-assistant.
Spike growth is amazing.
It really
Now-
is.
Get that spell.
Now, if only
Yeah,
Aaron had
really.
repelling and grasping blast, so he can just push and pull them through spike growth.
Man, I did that in Baldur's Gate. It was great.
Oh my god,
The Thorn Whip to pull them through it.
it's great.
Alright, so that leaves half of them there. So 15 are left. The stickers are getting them all. Alright, so we're going to do this and this. There we go. Boom.
I'm afraid of your desk. I feel like it's chaos.
Luckily, I work with chaos, so that's cool. Alright. These area of effect spells are pretty powerful against them. Alright. With that being said, that's what they're going to do. These guys over here are going to go ahead and move forward. And make it to the wall over here. With that being said, while they're on the wall, let's see what is their movement. Damn. Okay, so they're pretty fast on the wall. They're gonna climb all the way up to the wall.
Who?
This unit over here on the, let me see.
They're coming, Naboo.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to go.
So they all make it to the wall there.
They're on top of the wall. Like, on the,
Yeah, they're all on top of the wall now. They're just pretty much lining up the wall right here. And they seem to be moving. They look over at you, but they still seem to be. Alright, so this guy's going to jump in. They still seem to be attracted by you. So some of them might be looking at you. The other ones are looking down into the ground. This group up here, they're going to go for a swimmy swim.
How about that?
You can't rage, can you?
Me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can.
Want that in spike growth?
That will.
Now that they jumped in there, I got to do something really quick.
Pretty sure Vanguard was talking about casting that turn undead spell, so then he can cast that to get them off the wall, and then Naboo can do his thing.
Oh my gosh. That's a low
What's your
roll.
speed when you wild shape?
Me? Oh, because I'm not in like a wild shape.
Alright. So with that being said, I
my speed
think
now?
all of them.
35, so...
Yeah, I
It
do
is-
believe all of them went. So,
55.
Thorag,
Oh, you can absolutely.
you are up next, sir. We're going to follow you by, with Aaron. So, Aaron, you will be after Thorag.
Yep.
My plan is great and wonderful, as I have no idea what's happening on the walls. I take a very long and active turn of moving 60 feet.
You got it.
Illith and Thorag are gonna do fuck all in this battle.
I can just see him waddling with a barrel in his chest. The liquid just sloshing inside.
The worst thing is I don't know that all the fucking ghouls are almost dead over here, so... I'm gonna get there, it's like, I've got the oil! We can take care of the... Oh.
Where'd they go?
Alright, let's see here. With that being said, Aaron, sir, the superpower.
The main character.
Truly.
This is his one with the
No, I'm not that divine yet.
Yeah, he humbles himself. Just like a
He's
main
gonna join your
character.
pantheon before this is over.
That would be crazy. I saw it the whole fucking time. And it's going to be the worshipped one.
The only thing I really can do is Eldritch Blast at this feller. So... okay. Because of darkness, I'm going to be rolling at disadvantage. That's a 21 hit.
Oh my god, yes.
Who needs to see when you're fucking Aaron?
So that'll be 8.
You said which guy again?
8.
Sorry.
The commander.
Okay, 8.
And if that's not enough to finish him off, I'll shoot the second beam.
Oh yeah, I won't finish him off. Let me see if I can do this.
Excellent. Oh, damn. Does a 13 hit for that second beam?
Unfortunately, a 13 moves into the darkness somewhere. Makes a little glowy area, but doesn't seem to connect with anything.
Then
What
I
the
will
fuck we
just...
do if we lose our main character?
You won't. I scream out to the reserves guys, fire a bit closer to the tower.
You see them down and they like nod. They seem to have their morality fairly well intact, actually, for being the reserves.
Hey, reserves can do a lot.
Don't get deployed.
You would know that, actually. Yeah, that's the funny part. Like, you would know that. You played this game for all
That's funny.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Right, well then in that case, we're gonna be followed by... Okay, so Naboo, you are up, sir, followed by Zool. You can think about your spells next.
So what I'm gonna do is I would like to wild shape.
Really? Alright. You are going to wild shape.
This might be really bad or really good.
So,
How this turns out.
hold up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So you see Nobu kind of come around you and hop on down that line, Aaron, and not Aaron, Ben, and as he's like in front of you, he is going to swing into this group over here. So I would like to roll to attack.
Alright.
You jumped. So basically, you jumped up at 20 foot off the top of the onto the top of the wall.
I did, and if I have to take damage, so fucking be it, because I'm Nobu.
You just jump and you only take 6 damage bludgeoning.
And I'm down. I'm kidding.
Oh my god, I was like, what?
I would cry.
Epic jump, and then he just dies.
Twice my health.
Alright.
Phyllis all over
I am
again.
going to swing.
Alright, swing that beautiful bean footage.
Swing away.
And then as my part of my, well, I have to do this as my part of my bonus action first. So part of my bonus action, I can make a bite attack. So I have to do that
Can you do me a
first.
favor and answer my question?
Do what?
Yeah, give me a second.
I have to make as my bonus action. I then transform and make a bite action as part of my bonus action. So I gotta do that first. So let me just, and then I have advantage because reckless attacking is a thing. Ah, you son. So oh no, I have bless too.
Yeah, oh, yeah, D4.
Are you rolling it at me?
I'll roll it if you like. Give me
All right,
something.
go ahead.
There you go. You got the power of Vanguard and the Ravens.
Hell yeah. So that is. I got a 13. Yeah. So 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Okay. $11 to the bite.
Alright, well then that one takes out that particular ghoul you were aiming at.
Gotcha.
You got 29 left.
Swinging again.
Okay, go for it. Oh jeez, that's
32.
yeah, that definitely hits. And you rolled 0 for damage. Wow.
14. I don't. Why are they doing that now?
I have no
14.
idea. Another
It's
ghoul
saying
down.
that one of your values is null, so it just doesn't watch your value. You are
That's
worthless to it.
So 14.
Alright, another ghoul down.
And that's all I can do. I am.
All right. Sounds good. Which, with that, then, will bring us to Zul.
Yes. That. Okay. Mr. DM.
Yes.
So, curious question.
Mm-hmm.
When you cast fly, are you able to just, because you're able to like move, have a flight speed of 60 and hover, can you fly up?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
You can
good.
fly just straight up if you want to.
That's exactly what we're trying to do.
All right. For one action, you do that. You cast Fly, and you do have a movement speed of, wow, 60.
Okay. What? And with
You know what that's like?
with my bonus action, I'm going to cast on myself finger guns.
Okay.
I love finger
love
gun.
all of that.
Did you just high noon the enemy?
He just high nooned the enemy.
Listen, he
And
asked
with
me in DMs,
that-
and I even looked it up, and it is 60 feet.
Yeah, and with that, because that is all I can do, I will end.
You can
All right.
shoot.
Nah,
Yeah.
that counts as an action.
The finger gun bonus action isn't. You have to fire
No,
as an action.
well, there's that, but I have a grand plan for what I want to do with this.
But I'm pretty sure. Hold up. Okay, go ahead.
All right. In that case, let's see.
Okay, so the way I can see it being 60 is that you still have a base movement speed of 40. You took Barbarian or Monk, that'll give you an extra 10. And then you took the Speedy Feat, that'll give you
The fly
60.
spell gives the
Yeah, the Fly spell is the where he's getting the 60 from. Yeah, the Fly spell itself, the Fly spell itself gives you the 60. Yeah.
Ain't nothing have an aneurysm. Okay.
All right.
Um,
Let me see. Give me back to here. Illis. Followed by Yonsei.
first off,
Me. Okay.
30 feet is Jesus.
30 feet is Jesus? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
My lord?
I think y'all won this game.
Let's see. How are any of the ghouls over the wall, or are they still in the clouds on the other side? Not the clouds.
The-
shadows.
They didn't make it to the wall. The only guy that made it to the wall is the commander currently.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's just him, then I am going to firebolt. Do I have anything meaner? I don't.
And I guess that would be
Okay.
at
Oh, wait, he's-
disadvantage. Yeah.
Is it because he's up?
It's because he's within the Hunger of Hadar. So we got.
Oh, he's in it. Okay.
Yeah, he's
sorry
in it.
that it's magical and they can't really see through
No,
it without
that's-
devil sight or true
That's
sight.
fine, that's fine.
whatever.
So my disadvantage has been running funky, so I'm gonna roll it twice.
Good damn.
24.
24 will hit. You're just taking a guess and angling everything with mathematics in your brain, and you're hit.
That's
17 fire damage.
Damn.
That is the smartest person alive, right there.
It's a personal brand of Tism.
Billy, I need you to answer the question.
Okay, and I don't think I have any.
Who's answering-
bonus-
wait. Who's answering what question? What's going on?
No, don't worry about it.
He's DMing
good.
people stuff so he doesn't interrupt.
Oh, okay. Let me see. So that is.
Damn, that corner is still blocking. Okay. Oh, my little homunculus can go now because he can actually see people. Let's see.
You just hear a loud
30 foot
screech
range.
within the darkness that I can't make because of my voice being dead today, but Yes.
Scraw!
Scraw!
That is it. He can't reach anybody, and I cannot see Aaron, so... Damn that corner.
That darn corner. Alright, well then in that case,
Corner.
we shall move on to Mr. Yancey, followed by Fina.
Okay, so let me see. What am I saying it is? So Yahtzee. I gotta move the map. So Yancey is going to I mean that's all he can do, honestly. He doesn't really bonus action. Hunter's Mark onto this guy.
Ooh, alright, Hunter's Mark.
And
He's
then he
being
is
marked.
going to attack him with his arrow.
Ooh, go for it. Go for it.
Longbow. There it is.
Can you add elevation to yourself? I'm curious question.
Can you add what now?
Rolling.
I was just like for your token. I was just curious if you can add elevation for yourself, like so you know how high you're up.
I will answer that here in a little bit.
18 to hit.
18 will hit.
So he's going to take 8 piercing damage
Okay.
plus a d6 in that. So plus additional 2 from Hunter's Mark. And then spells. Where'd it go? I look for it. Wait, no wonder that spell list looked weird in mine because I'm not. Spells.
As far as the token, if you click on the token, there should be like a little tooltip, little sprocket that you can click into. And there's like bars, like the blue and the red. Usually the green I have for the HP. But for the blue and the red, you should be able to click in there and just use like the value. I think it's the one that shows. But either way, you can use it. I usually use that to keep a track of certain things. Like the blue bar, you can just click, make the blue bar be like the elevate.
This guy has to make a strength saving throw.
DC 14. All right.
So just enter pretty much the thing in either of those two categories.
Yeah, you can enter it in either of those two. It should pop up. That's how my buddy usually does it.
Okay.
If not, you can always just click back into it and it'll remind you. But it should make another little line for you to see. So he rolled a 14. He rolled a 14.
Ah, yeah, he passed. Okay, so nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay, then second attack.
All right.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
Nat 20.
It is.
Hell yeah. So all the damage you get. So I have. Don't look at that crit thing because I think they did it wrong. They did do it wrong. So I'll do it right here. 2d8. Ah, God.
Gross.
What the hell?
Don't you hate it when it happens? You get a fucking crit, but then you roll low. It's always bad. It's always bad.
I can't remember which
2d8.
crit rules we were using because if we
It
were
was double the dice number.
because if we have
Like,
that.
double the rolls.
Okay, was it double the rolls? Okay, cool. All right,
Yeah.
so in that case, damn,
Oh,
that
what?
sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Jeez.
But it's all good. Damage is damage. So hold up. So 3 plus 5. Got you. So he takes 8, and then gotta roll the double damage for this too. 2d8, 2d6, and then takes an additional 6. A hunter's mark.
All right.
So 14.
Okay, and then
Oops.
that is all he can really do. And he ends.
All right. Fina,
Here, can I just move on top of this building?
you certainly can.
Alright, and then can I see the person? Can I see the captain here?
Which you're trying to see the captain in the Hunger of Hadar? Yeah. Well, you can't see him, but you just have an idea where he is. But yeah, you can't see him still, just because he's in the Hunger of Hadar.
Alright, well, can I make him do a wisdom saving throw?
Does it require sight or anything? Whatever you're doing.
No, don't say it.
Post it in the chat.
Nope. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty.
I think. But oh wait, you can see within range. Okay, so never mind. Damn it, boy.
Aaron wants everything for
Wait,
himself.
How did she get the firebolt off?
She rolled with a disadvantage.
God, I hope it is.
Well, if that's the case,
I have
then
no
I'm
idea.
gonna
He's
so I'm using the spell slot to
annoying.
convert 2 into 2 points. So I have full sorcerer points. So I'm gonna use that'd be my bonus action. And then I'm gonna cast shit. Does this whisper require that too? No, it doesn't. Okay. So make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Did you say
They're like
Dissonant Whispers?
cheating.
Yeah.
Dissonant
a
Whispers
noise.
requires sight.
You whisper a discordant
One
melody that
creature of
only
your
one.
choice that you can see within range. Here's a discordant melody.
Oh, it doesn't even say see on mine. That only one creature of your choice within range can hear a whacking terrible pain.
Oh, mine's different from yours. Oh,
What the heck?
yours is Legacy. Okay.
Yeah, well, not you
I
can
chose,
say.
I chose a better one, so make a wisdom save throw at this of it.
See. Would be a 12.
Alright, you
Alright.
lost. So you take 9 damage, and now you gotta move the fuck away from me.
%.
That one is 8k.
Another thing about it is though, is that since you gotta use your full movement, there's nowhere you can go but just inside the arms of Hadar, so suck it.
Billy, who's the blue dot that's next to you?
Yeah, well,
Blue dot? What the hell? Oh, yeah, those are the, that's Charles and his torchbearers. They're inside the actual cave thing. Tunnel.
Friends.
Yeah, they're friends. They're by the portcullis in order to try to attack, which they're probably going to do now.
Like,
Alright, other than that, that's the end of
so
my
they're
turn.
in the portcullis?
No, they're on the other they're on the other side of it, but yeah, they're pretty much just trying to torchbearer the creatures that are on the other side of the portcullis, on the outside of the portcullis. I can't even talk.
So they're
They're attacking through the portcullis.
Yes.
They're on the first floor, you guys are on the second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not him, he's on the first one.
Okay, that works.
Oh, I forgot I could grab the people. Let me not
Well,
do that on
fucking
accident.
Aaron, though, Aaron's MVP. If there was an MVP thing in this game, it would be you. 100%.
This
Oh,
session,
God.
you get the gold star.
Yeah.
Even with Charles there, they miss. They're having trouble sticking the torches through the portcullis openings, so they're not doing very well on that one.
Aaron, you can have my illest.
What?
You deserve it.
I can promise you, next time we have combat, I will probably do the worst.
Oh god, these guys are
Oh,
not
they
doing
do.
good.
All main characters have to have some problem, you know, character development and shit. You gotta find your new form and evolve. Transform.
I know a lot of the
Jeez.
NPCs is just a waste of time.
Yeah, that's
I haven't heard them do a single good thing this entire time.
they did pretty good at the beginning, and then they started missing everything because that the darkness is pretty powerful. All right,
Uh,
Hey, it was a good
At
call. It
least
was
they're
a,
trying.
they're trying.
yeah. Hey, it was a good call. It was either that or he dies, and then he ended up wiping around like 4 squads. Like that was a pro baller move.
All right, after the
Sorry, it's like-
NPCs go, it is
running.
Bengard. You are up next, sir.
Okay, so how does Naboo look? What does he look all right where he is?
I mean, yeah, I'm except for the fall that you had a crunch, but yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
Right.
want to give me something to buff me? Do it. I am.
Okay, let's have a look. Hang on. Something to buff you.
I don't know. Do whatever you want to do.
No, what I'll do, I'll walk over here. And I'll look over the wall. What's the situation over this side?
They're still lingering at the bottom. Now gained the attention of the people down there. So they're they seem to be trying to stick their arms through the portcullis. You see like torches trying to stick out of it as well from the other side.
That's awesome.
Have the ghouls started to climb the walls yet?
No.
Fantastic. Right, I'll poke my hand over there with my rod. And I'll shoot them.
Okay.
So one of them takes 13 damage.
They're-
Finn is the one that's near Nobu, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you what were you shooting them with? You said.
Well, I've got my rod, but it actually comes out my rod. It's the scarred flame. They've got like a saving throw, I think.
Oh, saving throw. Okay, cool. All right. So let's do a saving throw. What saving throw in DC is it?
DC 19.
Holy Jesus!
Sex save.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god! They actually made a 20.
Whoa!
Proud of you.
I call house.
That one was like, no. He stepped
Where?
out of the way.
Okay. Then I'll just back off.
All right.
I'll go back to where I was coming. I was just checking on their progress.
All right. So with that being said, now we're gonna jump into the ghouls here.
The ghouls.
The ghouls. All right. So with that, go ahead, Aaron. Since this is a concentration spell, right? Hunger, Hayar.
Yes.
All right. So go ahead and roll me damage for this unit down here.
Come on, man. Can I could do the thing?
Oh my God, 0 damage.
7 more cold damage.
Here we go again.
7 cold damage.
All right, 7.
How do you see the first number? Because all I see is null.
Hey, plus 1 d20.
Oh, okay.
We see it on roll 20.
On roll 20. You mean D&D
Not
Beyond?
roll 20. So D&D Beyond. I combined the two in my head.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I see it on D&D Beyond now that I'm looking.
So that's okay.
Why that
Divide
VVT, that VTT thing to be downloaded? That's what probably messed it up.
Well, I see. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe they're doing something. So it's 10.
It's been acting
Okay.
up lately.
So if they go lower, so now you take down 11 of them.
Good God.
Man, my damn is right there.
I need the gif of Gimli and Legolas, where he's like, that still only counts as one.
Still only counts as one. And then that one takes. He's by himself, so he only takes. Alright.
7.
Yeah, Bengal's wondering. I wonder if they're doing all right across the other side of the fort.
They are doing fan-fucking-tastic. It was smart to put Aaron over here. Like 100%.
This guy is just.
Oh yeah.
He's like, freak this shit, and then
And you know what? You're so cool. You can take my dog.
he just jumps off, takes another DC. Takes another 9 damage,
Like a decent.
and then he's moving, and he jumps off, and then he'll move here. So
Either in your face. Fuck his day up.
So he took the damage, jumped there, and then moved there, and then he's going to go ahead and try to
Damn,
slash.
I really wish I could have seen you.
He's gonna be pissed and try to bite at you for 17.
17 is my AC.
Okay.
No! Someone protect our main character.
I will when it's my turn. Okay.
13 piercing damage, and must
Ooh.
succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or contract the dark hole fever disease.
You better.
You said Constitution?
Yes.
Oh, and I still can't see you, can I?
No, you can't.
Dang it.
Well, he does. He does have an inspiration from Yonsei. Yonsei gave him one.
Okay, what's the inspiration die?
Oh
D6.
well.
I'm gonna use that to get it up to a 15.
All right. And then,
I'm so sad right now.
with that being said, he'll do that. He's using. He has one weapon in the other hand, but he's gonna go ahead and try to claw you one more time.
Did you say I'm grappled from his thing?
Grappled? No.
Okay.
So he's gonna try to claw at you. I assume that will miss because you definitely want that one to miss. Let's see here.
How much did he roll?
It was a 10 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was even harder damage. So, with that being said, the other one, they took the damage, so they're going to go ahead. They're just at the edge of the wall. They're not at the top of the wall, but these critters are at the edge of the wall. This is like even harder terrain right now. What is it? Let me see. For them, they can. Oh, never mind. So let me see if. Yeah, they make it to the top of the wall. Never mind. I forgot they have a fast climbing speed. All right. So this one is going to move. Okay, so with that being there, he's gonna do the climb. So he's able to make it up the wall to these guys. He's gonna attack one of them. And he's just gonna go full force on. Yeah, he's just gonna do the weapon attack instead. That'll hit one of them. He takes out one civilian.
No.
But I hit another one. He takes out another civilian.
That's alright. Aaron can have their wives. You'll keep them warm.
That one.
Oh.
One other
People
civilian
fighting
barely
rescue
survives. And that's what's the reserves. So the reserves had... So they're down to four people.
Oh.
One of them wounded.
Okay, Aaron there to save the day.
I cannot. They're in the top of that tower, and I'm on the ground.
Alright. So these guys are going to do the same. And then they were able to do the fast crawling. So they're going to go on top, and they're going to attack the last 4.
Oh, god damn it.
They make it across the river and up the tower?
They had the 15 for the river, and then the tower, they have like a fast climbing speed. Well, actually, they had 10
Gotcha.
feet to get to the
I
tower.
was just wondering.
Yeah, the bottom of the tower is actually 10 feet away from them, and then they had the rest to climb the tower there. These particular ones because of... Well, I
I
can't...
blame the schools.
I blame the schools.
Alright, so they're going to go ahead and... They're going to claw first. That one will hit. Ugh. That's enough to take all of them out. So they take all of them out.
Ah,
Shit.
I'm sad.
Just to try and alleviate some people's sadness, this group, are they still in the Hunger of Hadar?
Yeah, they're still in there. They're about to... Yeah, you can... Yeah, they're going to end their turn there anyway. So you can...
I'm gonna need you to make the DC's dexterity saving throw.
Alright. That is a 12.
Awesome.
they passed.
4 acid damage.
They pass. Oh my god. 4 acid. I forgot them.
Justice.
Justice.
That was adorable. I
4
we
acid
tried.
damage.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage. 100%.
They
Never mad
have-
at that.
6 of them go down. Puts them at 23 there. Alright.
I'm just saying, Aaron got the most downs compared to all of us put together.
Alright, so now... What are these guys doing? 5, 10... 5, 10, 15. So they can make it to 15. 5, 10. Okay, so they made 15. Can they make the wall? Let's see. Okay, so they can make it to the wall. Okay, so they are up on the wall over here. These guys can only go at 3, so 3 of them will attack Naboo here. Now go into this area.
Oh, bet. Okay. Since I am not raging, I can do this. So I will see until one of them hits me.
One of them will
That's fine.
slash at you with a critical.
Critical?
Yeah.
So, good God, give me a second. Thinking. Do I want to, do I get rid of the crit? I'll just do damage. Alright, so reaction, spiny shield.
Alright.
We love the spiny shield.
So I'm reducing whatever damage that fucker is doing by 7.
Alright. So 11.
Take 7.
Okay, so he takes 7. Alright. And
So 11 minus 7, right?
yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna take him 4.
And for how many attacks? Is it
The whole round, all of them.
for the entire round? I was trying to read.
For the entire, The entire turn.
Can you post it on there? Yeah, I just want to reread it again.
I did.
Let me see.
It's
It didn't show
cast on display on.
Okay.
There it goes.
That's 1 round.
The shield is effective against ranged attacks. Sorry, it's ineffective.
Okay. Cool. Alright.
No, my bad. Because that was my fault. I hit the wrong one. So I wanted to do this one. I wanted it to do it at. Feel that to me. I wanted to cast it at 2nd level because I don't. Yeah. It's still 7. That's great.
That's funny.
Oh god.
I love it.
Alright. So, the other ones, we'll go ahead and do this one and then do the other one really quick so we can see. They miss. The other one does a 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
I knew I should have done the fucking reaction. I hate that. It's fine.
It's alright. You'll probably get a good hit off because they're going to go ahead and crawl to 40. So it's actually 30. We'll lose them 10. So they'll move right here. So all 30 of them are in.
Not 30. There's less than 30.
Oh.
Some of them have died.
Yeah, that's true. There was 28 of them in, but you got one that you can take a reaction on.
Okay. And whatchamacallit, I'm doing the give myself advantage because I can't think of reckless attack. Same number can't happen. Oh no, I have bless too, so it's fine. Ben, you want to roll that bless?
Yeah. It will slice into whoever you're hitting anyway, so go ahead and roll that beautiful damage.
Damn, if I get a 2, I still hit. That's crazy. $15.
Yeah, you bring that one. I'm gonna say it's the one that you hit before, and yeah, 27 make it in.
Bet.
Bong.
Is the spiny shield a concentration?
No.
Okay, just making sure because this one over here is concentration, right? With the 25.
Yes, sir. And in your head, Ellis, and also Ben, because you can hear that they are in.
Yeah, I can see that.
So there, he's gonna make it. This one is gonna make it about halfway this way, since now the water's there. They're gonna start going that way. So go ahead and roll the damage for the spiky teeth.
How many? Did they move? 3.
Yeah, they moved 1, 2, yeah, three squares.
So 6.
6. All right.
18.
18. Oh my God. Okay.
That's beautiful.
That is.
Jeez. All right. Okay. Well, then it's 15 of them. So that means there's. I'm gonna mark this.
10 left.
Yeah. I'm gonna put 10 here. 10.
This group here has what? 27?
Yeah.
Yeah, 27. And then this group over here on the top has the full 30 with the captain.
Oh, is that this little thingies right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ellis, in your head, if you could send some more people over here, we're getting overwhelmed.
And then
It's time for the 2 to turn around.
I know.
And now Illith will not go back yet. She's gonna make the best of her turn, and then she'll start heading back. But she
Alright,
will let
not
the others
even-
know on her turn.
so this
Not
guy's
even halfway there, so...
are making it going to this wall now with the captain, and then these guys
Actually,
will
they may need more help.
jump
once
up.
people start scaling.
They're gonna go ahead and start crawling the wall. So that's 2 squares up for damage, and then after that, that's 10. And this is 50. So yeah, they make it above it. I'm gonna put it on right here. They're still on the wall. They don't quite make it. They got another 15. Let's see. 20 feet.
8 damage.
8 damage on them. All right. Let me see. How much did I have left on them? That's funny. Okay, so 8.
Thank God Gregory is flying.
Is he?
I love flying.
Yeah.
It's my favorite spell, really. Used to come down and
Right
scare
now-
people like a Batman a long time ago.
I love it. But yeah, right now the 3 people flying. That's Gregory, Yonsei, and Zol.
Oh god, these guys. As far as these, who knew these spells are going to work against the mechanics? Okay, so that's 6 of them down. So they're down to 9. Okay. So 9 of them are scaling the wall here now, but they're out of it. So they're all right. And then these are out. Okay, cool. I think that does it for all of them. So
Okay.
now we'll go to Thorag, followed by Aaron.
Oh no! Turns around. That was bad.
I mean, you could probably see that the south isn't doing well if you wanted to head there too.
Nowhere's doing well. And we have someone breaching the north, but he heard, oh, the walls are breached from Nobu's side. So the walls are still intact.
I can just
Over here.
imagine this dwarf running around in circles with a barrel of oil.
But hey, look at the thing. You see... Oh, that's a ruler. That's not a ruler, that's a pencil. But you do... This random figure now. This random caliber.
High nooner.
Flying up in the air like Superman, cloak floating.
Well, he's
Oh, yeah.
pointed towards the monsters and apparently shooting magic at them, so they're friend for now.
Killed him. I'm kidding.
I cast spiritual weapon. It's gonna beat him. No.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Good heavens!
Bonk him in the head.
It's like I'm anxious to hit someone.
Holy bunk!
All right.
Holy bonk.
So if you're running that way, anything else from you, sir?
No.
Okay. Aaron,
Or door.
your go, sir, followed by Naboo.
Amazing. I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch on this fucker who just attacked me.
Ooh, all right. Good
9.
God. Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Lord have mercy!
Heal that
That'll
shit.
be 7 necrotic damage to him.
All right.
I thought that was your damage for a second.
Ah, dang it.
And
Get
then
away,
do I
circle.
round up or round down? For that?
Down.
Round down.
Yeah, everything is down. All right. Okay. Sorry, you said how much damage again?
7 necrotic damage as I just rake my claws across whatever surface my hand touches on him.
Nice. Both raking at each other. I like it. Everyone sees Aaron raking as the ghoul rakes back.
Don't have any of that left. God damn it.
Just gonna throw this out there. This music going hard.
Right? We all love the music.
Fuck it, I'm gonna try and grapple this guy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is that just a straight strength or an athletics?
You can do athletics. Let me find. Oh my god. All right. Holy Jesus. All right.
Oh,
Let me read something really quick. Make sure conditions, immunities. Okay, cool. You are grappling him currently. Unless his tongue is still slithering out from his teeth that are pointy and sharp like needles. So anybody around Aaron sees him hugging the ghoul currently. Alright.
One arm is going under his arm and around onto his other shoulder, and the other is grabbing his head.
Oh, jiu-jitsu. I love it. Anything else from you? Excellent. Perfect. Which brings us now to Mr. Naboo. But before you go, I drink a lot of water, so I'm going to go and go to the bathroom real quick and be right back. 1 second.
oh thank God. Me too.
Yeah, small bladders.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I knocked down the fucking mic thing on accident and it wasn't trying to come back on. But I broke it.
They went to the bathroom.
Okay.
You know, not gonna lie, with that glowing crap happening, it came out of that at all.
Do what now?
That whole altar thing where there's supposed to be like lights coming from the walls. You don't remember that?
Back in Silent Alton in the crypts, or
No, in the chapel of Angoria, where me and the dwarf was messing around.
Aaron never went into that chapel.
Alright.
Alright, well,
I am
we screwed
back.
around with an ulster and a glowing light, like, happened around the walls, but then nothing.
Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Naboo. What are you doing, sir?
Every time it says Naboo, I keep thinking it's the fucking monkey. In Aladdin.
It's Nubu.
Naboo. Oh, did he take a break too?
Naboo!
No, I was here. I was talking
Oh.
the whole time.
Oh, sorry.
So there's nothing I can do. So this drops, like the whole, all that drops, because Nobu is raging.
Oh, the blue?
Yep.
Alright.
And then he just jumps down on top of one of these fuckers.
Okay.
I want to land, and I just want to come down with a sword and hit somebody with it as I'm coming down.
Go ahead and roll the attack roll, and then you're jumping off the 30-foot floor this time. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna take 15 damage, bludgeoning.
We're talking 15.
Excuse me?
Because I'm raging.
I'll
Should be
do-
bludgeoning.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or is it force?
Bludgeoning damage. So it's bludgeoning, at least from the mechanics.
Mm, 15 divided by 2. We round
Yeah, it'd be
down.
7.
Counter fall damage.
Rage. How?
I don't know why, but fall damage is not counted the same because I learned this because werewolves can't Be
Let's see.
catapulted into kingdoms.
Hang on, time for Google.
Oh.
Fall damage is bludgeoning damage. This is like a debated thing, but yes, in D&D 5e, a barbarian's rage reduces fall damage.
I hate
Oh,
werewolves
6.
more now. Alright, cool.
So I take 6. Alright. So then I am going into. Oh, yeah, my attack. I forgot.
Google's my best friend.
30.
Oh God, yes.
I'm gonna see if I crit. Because I have the. I did not crit. Yeah, 30.
That,
Attack.
you sloshed out into this
Uh,
creature. This is slithering.
Ooh.
Alright. So attacking the next one because that one's dead. Nat 20.
Oh my lord. Yep.
We love it.
You ate me because you ain't me.
So I've assumed that one's gonna be dead, so. It's down to 25 in this group.
Because right there, I just did 29 points of damage to that one.
Jeez.
And then the third attack, I'm going to bite. Have my offhand.
Alright.
I missed what happened.
Nobu's just Nobu.
Okay.
That's.
18.
You sink your teeth into another one.
12 damage.
Alright, that's another one down. So Naboo going crazy over here with his rage, taking 3 of them down. What's this
All melees, no magics.
thundering landing on the ground over here that vibrates a little bit around them?
I used one of them as fucking. I landed on top of one of them, so other than that. I end, by the way.
Zool, it is your go, sir. Followed by Illith.
Shit, not what I wanted to do. How many are on this wall?
Right, there's all 30 of them. Yeah, plus the guy, so technically 31, but yeah, I count him as a different unit.
Okay, so we're going to go here. And I'm going to cast...
Lucky speedy bastard.
He's flying too. You see him just take off flying.
No, Thorag totally says that.
We're going to
Right.
look at the group, and we're going to cast Fireball.
Oh my lord, okay.
Fireball.
Button.
On which route?
Hey,
Let's see here. Yeah, there's no. Let me see. I'm just gonna roll it.
What is that?
Is that on the group up on the wall? This one?
Yeah, they do not make their decks say.
It's incredible.
He did 26.
26. Holy cow. So that one is cool.
They can be caught on fire right there.
If they have something that if the spell that gets them fire, yeah.
I mean, they're wearing cloth. Cloth is very flammable.
They're now naked. Congrats.
You singed their clothes.
No.
The rotting genitals.
Oh no!
Oh god.
You did this.
You did this. Why is it so big?
No, don't you start.
All right. Has it been a
Alright.
minute?
So
You get
take-
concerned about me when I say stuff.
All right, so we
I
you
used the scientific
you
term.
slaughter-
I wasn't explicit.
actually you slaughter 5 of them actually, so 5 of them go down from
Oh,
that.
good shit.
What is this?
I didn't expect area of effects. So many area of effect spells here. Jeez.
Like I said, has it been a full minute or no?
No, it hasn't. No.
Layer more. Make the DM lose his mind.
Then I'm going to take the opportunity to shoot them with the finger guns.
Oh, nice. All right.
What is that? You roll. Let's see. Just roll what? 20?
It should say it on the thing. You can just hit roll. Damage.
It's a cantrip. I mean, there's no button to. Actually,
So damage.
So if you go if
Figure
under
out and
spells
go-
and see the spell list, there should be like a plus number there. You can click on that one.
That's the damage. Oh, there we go. You have a
15
plus
hit.
12?
Yeah, the fuck he does.
Yeah, his character's crazy. I've seen it.
He had the second highest plus to hit.
yay, nay.
That one will hit.
I am
Oh,
only
15
good
hit.
for chaos.
That one
Second-
slams your finger guns. Let's see, force damage.
He
All
does
right.
5 damage. Or 5 force damage.
All right. Try down to that one. Unfortunately, it doesn't take another one down, but seems fairly well hurt. All right.
And
Yeah, they are high level, getting high level. That's the average that everybody usually plays by this time. But will that be your turn, sir?
yes, sir.
All right. With that being said, Illith,
Alrighty.
what are you going to enchant us with today?
The highest to hit Zul is me and Ben. Then it's you.
So, are these still in the Hungry Arms, Hungry Shadows?
The yeah, yeah, they're in the Hungry Shadows still. These guys up here. The
Okay.
unit.
All right. Acid Splash doesn't. Or yeah, Acid Splash doesn't say you need to see. It just says a point within range.
Wow, that's interesting. All right.
So I'm going to target the closest corner, which would be this one, because it's a 5-foot AOE,
Oh, okay.
and it is a Dexterity saving throw.
All right. So also
Otherwise,
grab
they will
this
take.
hue here.
7 acid damage.
7 acid. All right. Dex save, you said.
Yes.
They rolled a.
18,
18.
chief.
All right. All right. So 7's and.
However many would be in a 5-foot radius in that 2 square block.
Yeah, I was saying. I think you get about 3 of them. One of them I'll take out because that combines it in the pool. So,
Hey, Illith got a kill. Hell yeah, she's a murderer.
so you hear a body thump on the ground, and Aaron, I guess you would be the closest to smell some sort of rotting acid combination of the smell lingering about.
You had such an opportunity to say the body hit the floor. Anyway, how is Aaron looking?
From where you are, you barely see him through the crowd of axe hands. But what you do see of him, you don't really see injuries, mainly because he's just got someone in a hold, and his injuries would be hidden on, pressed up against the other guy's body.
Okay, I have a question. Would grapple immediately end Sanctuary?
No. Grapple, not necessarily.
However,
My
the
next-
Hangry Arms
next
would, right?
movement too would probably, yeah.
If he casted the spell, yes. If the spell already activated, I don't think so.
Well, it says if he deals any damage. I don't know if it counts as the
Oh.
spell that's already cast dealing damage, or if it counts as him dealing damage.
Are you?
Okay, so what are you trying to do?
I'm gonna send Sanctuary here, and I want you to let me know if the Hungry Arms would end it on the next turn, because I don't know if it counts as him dealing damage. Well, that's not quite what I wanted to send, but that's cool.
I wouldn't, because the very next thing I'm gonna do is going to deal damage.
Yeah, but they have their turns before you have your next one.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would say.
However, when it's their turn, they will take damage from your thingy. Except for the guy in front of you.
Yeah, the guy in
spell
front.
is connected to him.
Yeah, I would say for this. Yeah, I would say that it does damage. I'll do more research on it, but since it's connected to him, he's technically the one dealing the damage. I'll have to research on that one. But I'd say it probably would end it for now.
Okay, I'll still cast it because it's just a level 1 spell slot. I cast Sanctuary on Aaron. So now... Why is it just not pulling up the spell itself? Okay. They have to pass a Wisdom 18 saving throw, or they have to choose a different target if they target Aaron.
Okay.
Or they just give up their attack if they can't reach anybody else.
So the pikemen are going to die.
Probably.
All
We
right.
gotta save the main character. Oh, that's right. Is my guy in range now? That'd be nice. Can he actually do the Lord's work? He can. He's gonna target the one that Aaron has grappled.
All right. I think you'd do that with an advantage.
Sweet. Alright, let me roll him twice then. Come on, you can do it. Roll. Roll.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Ooh, that's not good. Let's hope the advantage works a little bit better.
Come on.
I know, he's usually doing good.
There we go.
Oh,
How about a
yeah.
19?
There you go.
That one lands perfectly at its back. However, as he's being held with this interesting grip there by Aaron.
He's gonna take 5 force damage.
Alright. 5 force damage.
It is.
That's the truth.
Illith is also. Right before the end of her turn, Illith is going to shout out, the East Gate needs help. And then her turn's over.
Alright. Yonsei followed by Fina.
Naboo!
That's my question. There's really not much you can do. So I am going. No, it's a lot better to do this. So he is going to cast. So the spell, that spell's going to drop in that area that he has. And then he is going to cast it at 3rd level. He's going to cast. I can't think of the fucking word anymore. Spike growth at 3rd level. I could have the spike growth even evolve into damage.
Okay, so you had the hunter's mark on this guy that requires concentration. But
It's fine, it can drop.
okay. I didn't know because I forgot you put hunter's mark while the vines were up over here, so the vines would have technically dropped a while ago.
Oh yeah, shit, it would have.
It's alright.
Okay, so I want to hit pretty much these guys and all of them if I can, because I think I can get everybody without
Go into
getting
the water because they're swimming.
without hitting the random guys.
Spike growth. Let's see.
Your better bet would probably be this area. And have it go up the walls.
Yeah.
But if they're swimming, then they wouldn't touch the spikes. So they would just be on the walls.
Oh yeah, it can only be used on the bottom of like shallow water.
Got you, so on the walls and everything, so either way, it's not meant to hit them, it's meant to do damage when they move into it.
Okay.
So like this?
So up the walls.
So
So
here's what
up
I'm
the
gonna
walls.
do. We're gonna say that it's all this right here. There we go.
Hang on. That is a big circle.
Yeah, that's 20 feet.
And then he.
So Gregory might get hit.
Well, Gregor's
so
flying.
Okay.
So he's going to move back because he's also flying. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And he is going to give Thorag a bardic inspiration.
All right.
And then he ends.
All right. Well,
Thanks for
we'll
the
go.
pity
Move
points.
faster!
We go to Fina.
Alright, can I see the captain in here?
Yeah.
Can I see the captain down here?
Yeah, you can see that from that point.
Alright, I'm gonna sacrifice another spell slot to get some sorcery points, and then I want to spend a sorcery point to do a twin spell. And then I'm gonna cast Delirium Orb, so I need those two captains to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let's see. What was the CC again?
14.
I'll mix it.
I
so
heard
the-
someone drank like a Minecraft person. Who was that?
So the what the heck? The one in the top will make it. The one in the bottom doesn't.
Alright, so you're gonna take... Why does it do that?
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, I glitched out the dice now.
What
Oh.
the freak?
It was the Minecraft
Good
milk.
God.
What?
The
You take
Minecraft milk
22
did this.
psychic damage.
22 psychic damage. All right. This tongueless
Huh.
slithers wildly around Aaron. Doesn't know quite why. He's a little bit agitated. But anything else from you?
No.
All right. In that case, that will take us to the axe guys. Here, let me jump this all the way back up though, really quick.
And out of spell slots.
All right. So these guys are going to go ahead and I'll say about 3 of them can get around there and try to spank this guy while Aaron is holding him. Man, we'll say maybe 4. Could 4 get around? Yeah.
Spank him.
Spankety spanky. All right, so there's 10 of them. All right, so yeah, 4 would be.
Sounds of evil spanking.
That one does hit with a 4, so that's 19. That one unfortunately does not. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Don't let me down here.
Are the villagers letting us down?
Yes, they are. But one of them at least does
They're
hit.
scared.
Their little the morale is gone. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Thanks for reminding me actually.
What?
I need
How can
to
you be watching Aaron and lose morale?
they saw their friends in the top die. All right.
Oh, that's
I
fair.
can't see that.
Let's see.
They just hear the scream.
Yeah, the screams. All right, so that's some.
Screams.
That's an 8. So let's see.
Every time I dare to close my eyes.
Oh wow.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
They're still. Oh no, they're losing morale. Yeah, they are losing morale. Never mind. All right, so now he'll go ahead and.
If you
Damn.
run away, you're getting.
All I have. Oh, well, I gotta start running.
So he does 9 points of damage. The one guy that hits does 9 points of damage. All right, boom, with an axe. An axe to the side that slices into the meat, opens it up to the nice stench and odor of death.
Ugh. He said, "Don't give up now, men." Slash.
Tasty.
Num nums.
Oh, they're dead. Never mind. I don't need to use them. These guys are like, holy shit. So come on, boys, don't be scared now. We're gonna beat these bastards. I've seen worse shit
Yeah.
in my adventuring days. Well, we had a horde of dragons surrounding us. Come on, he ain't nothing. As Gregory kind of moves around, this guy's gonna go back to the side over here. They're gonna attempt to shoot at that one right there for that last unit climbing up the wall. Come on, people. Don't fail me. Oh my god. These guys. What's wrong with you? Trying to defend your children. Alright. These guys. Boom. That's a plus. Oh my lord. What is going on? Okay, their morale is just sucking over here for... Well, they don't even have morale. They're just like... Okay, this guy's gonna... He can't see what's going on, so they're gonna move back over here. Yeah, about right there. So what's happening? I don't know. Everybody seems to be screaming for no reason. Alright, let's see here. Ben, it is your go, sir.
Okay, I would like to start walking down the stairs to get down to the ground floor.
Okay, so fine. It'll take probably all your turn to get down to the ground floor then.
Yep, that's my movement. I would
Alrighty.
like to cast this spell.
And then, how many concentration spells can you concentrate on right now, currently?
3.
Okay, cool.
Do 3.
Alright, excellent.
Crazy.
That's crazy true.
I can use my bonus action to move again, can I?
No, you only have one movement speed.
Yeah, you only
get
have like
more.
one time to move, and like if you were a rogue, then yeah, that would be a different story.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. I'll just get down to the ground floor then.
Okay. I'm going to put you right here to where, boom, you would be there. Excellent. Yeah, the gods in my world are pretty nice, especially Persephone, who gives you concentration spells. Alright. Which takes us to them now. They're going to sigh. And they're going to start moving. But right there. But right there. These guys are stuck. Barely make it out, but they still take damage. They're going to the side of the wall. Roll for 2 of the squares. For Yancey's...
You said 2?
Yeah. Nine. Alright. Excellent. Calculator. Mathematical stuff. Duh.
Oh, they're supposed to take damage every time they move 5 feet?
Yep.
So that takes out another one. Alright. Wait. No, I said 1, not all of them. Alright. 1 more down. 8 of them left crawling this over here. These guys are moving this way. Now that they're gone, they're gonna... These guys are gonna scale the wall up to here. And, that gives them... Oh yeah, that gives them fast speed. So they're right at the edge of the wall. These guys are going to... You can take an opportunity attack as they're going to go full speed. And then over here. As Thora, you're coming around the corner, don't see nothing. All of a sudden you see a gang of ghouls just pop out of nowhere and start running toward you.
Yeah, that barrel's going right up.
Hey! At least you could do something next turn.
Go ahead, Naboo, take your opportunity attack.
Bet. Where is it? There you go. 19.
That will hit.
24.
That will take another one out. So you see 23 of these ghouls rushing into the area, and then you see these guys are gonna go ahead. They can make it 30 foot. Okay, so 35 10. So you got these guys moving in from this direction at the top north of the wall. Nice guys. Now we're an extra 10 feet, so that's 40. So actually he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna go here. Boom. This guy's gonna follow down. See.
630.
Yeah, I was just moving these right here so we can start the next round. Actually, they're gonna go on this side of them. And then we're gonna do one attack from this guy, and then
Is this on Aaron?
yeah. Oh yeah, he has the.
Wisdom saving throw.
That's an interesting one because is it at the end or the beginning of their? Okay, yeah, for these over
If
here.
they if
okay,
they
yeah,
try to
that's
make
right.
a melee attack
Yeah,
on
that's
somebody,
right.
they have to make a Wisdom DC or a Wisdom 18 saving throw.
Yeah, I was trying to see about
And
that
then-
hunger of Haidar. But anyway, we're gonna roll that. That's a 20.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
So he's grappled. So he's gonna go ahead and try to do a claw.
I tried.
Because right now he's just grappled, so he can make attacks, right? So, 21 damage. So that would be slashing damage, and then DC Constitution saving throw, or be paralyzed for 1 minute.
Good God.
Hold on, let me do my damage. And you said what?
A DC 13 Constitution saving throw, or be paralyzed for 1 minute. But you can repeat the saves. I don't think anything.
Okay.
I don't think anything is gonna have you stay for an actual minute. That would be crazy. And then the bite attack would be a 11.
For each attack, you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Please,
Alright, well,
let me be
I
useful.
gotta head out to go to work.
Yeah, he would miss. Yeah, we're gonna pause here anyway because we're pretty much done right here. I was just gonna finish off with them, so that way we can start off. So, all right, guys.
Continue.
Continue. Yeah, well, it's 5:32. I gotta also be heading out.
Yeah, I know.
It was a lot of combat for Zol. Sorry, you got into the whole combat situation right now, so didn't really get to feel the entirety of the game yet, as far as the style and everything. But we'll be finishing up combat more than likely the next round, and have enough time to do everything else as well. Get into the feel of the game and the group. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop streaming. For all those that were watching, thank you for watching. I'm gonna stop streaming. We will see
Bye.
you next Sunday. Goodbye.
Doodles.
Are we finishing this one guy's turn, or are we stopping?
We're gonna stop right here. Yeah.
How dare you cock block me just before I can get